Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Courtney with Southern Owls, and today we are going to be making a Valentine's Day swag using a 21-inch paint stick. You're going to need some 10-inch mesh. I grabbed these fun hearts from Hobby Lobby. You're going to need some pipe cleaners, cable ties. I picked out 4 different kinds of Valentine's Day ribbon. Make sure your glue pot or gun is on. And I'm going to show y'all how we use these floral U-pins to secure our little wreath attachment. So let's come hang out. Let's get the base started over here. So this is a 21-inch paint stick. You can get them anywhere that sells paint. Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, Lowe's, Sherwin-Williams. I buy them in a 3-pack. We're going to find the middle, and we're going to give that pipe cleaner a couple twists. We're going to measure down about 3.5 inches and put the next pipe cleaner on. Give it a twist. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 5 pipe cleaners, and the spacing is about 3.5 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, but about 3.5 will be perfect. And we're going to do 5 of these, just like that. I like to personally add a little bit of hot glue on my pipe cleaners. I'm just going to use my glue pot, but if you have a glue gun, that works as well. So we're just going to add a little bit of glob of glue, just so the pipe cleaners don't slide down the stick later on or anything like that. When using a glue pot, make sure that your glue is the consistency of honey. That's going to help just on down the road so your glue doesn't get everywhere. I truly feel like it helps with the whole glue spider webs that we often have to deal with whenever we're using hot glue. My hot glue pot is a Sure Bonder that I bought off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure they sell them at Hobby Lobby too, guys. Okay, so we got globs of glue just going right on those pipe cleaners, making sure that we're putting enough on there so it touches the wood as well. Okay. Alright, so now I'd done these 2 items, but I left one available. It's going to go at the top of our wreath. So we're going to do one here at the corner and then one down here, okay? So, of course, these floral U-pins are too long, so you're going to just take your nippers and cut them in half. Be careful because these little metal things fly, okay? Be careful. I buy my nippers from Home Depot, and the floral U-pins are from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that is what that's looking like. And now we're going to go one up in this corner and then one down here. So I'm going to get that white thing gone. Well, it's fine. This is the back. Kind of push those down in just a little bit, but leave enough room so you can slide a pipe cleaner underneath like that. And then really push. Because the thing is, if you just hot glue these pipe cleaners onto this, it's not going to stick because of all the glitter. So you need a little bit of reinforcement. So now I'm going to add a little bit of glue right on top of these floral U-pins. We're going to make sure that just doesn't pop out later or anything like that. Sometimes you'll see me add glue to the bottom of the U-pin and then push it in. But since I cut these in half, I'm not risking my little fingers. I do not want to be burnt today by hot glue. I mean, no one ever does, but sometimes it just happens. Okay, so now all of these are ready for our work form, for our wreath, our swag. But first, we have to cut mesh. So you're going to need 10 pieces of mesh cut at 20 inches. And I'm using 10-inch mesh. And I'm using 2 different colors. I'm going to be using this pink and red. So I cut 5 red, and you're going to need 5 pink, and that makes a total of 10. So I already have 3 cut. I didn't want to waste y'all's time cutting mesh. So we're just going to cut 2 more at 20 inches. So that's going to make 5 pink and then 5 red. You can use all one color. You don't have to use 2. I'm just choosing to use 2 for this project. So we're going to start off with our red mesh because I want the pink to be the dominant color on top because we're adding more red on top. So that's why I chose to start with the red. So as you can see, your mesh kind of just naturally, right, rolls in on each other. So I use that to my advantage, and I flip that onto my table, okay? You're going to tuck that in about an inch or 2, find the middle, give it a pinch, and then walk your fingers over to the other side while I unroll the other side with the opposite hand. Okay, and the reason why I like it to be a little tucked under because I don't want this end snagging on anything. So having that little oomph, that little curl right there just helps your mesh not get snagged on anything. So now we're going to grab our paint stick, and I'm going to find the very top first pipe cleaner and lay that down, up and down, okay? Kind of pinch them together a little bit. There we go. So now the next one, we're going to be using the pink, same exact technique, and we're going to be putting it on side to side though. So this one was up and down. We're going to rotate this one so it's side to side. And I do that just so it has more coverage. And I always kind of tuck my mesh underneath as well as we are going on. And that's just personal preference. Okay, let me get my next red mesh. Same thing, I just flip it on my table, fold it under about an inch or 2, find the middle, give it a pinch, walk my fingers over to the other side, and you want to stay in the middle as much as possible so your ruffle is nice and even. Put it in that middle pipe cleaner and give it a few good twists. And you want to make sure you're getting nice and tight because you don't want that mesh to move around later on during our project. So now we just did red, so we're going to grab our pink. And we're going to do the same thing. I just flip it, tuck, find the middle, give it a pinch, walk your fingers over to the other side, making sure that other side is tucked in as well. And then lay that right down into that pipe cleaner. Twist, twist. And then I'm going to tuck this red underneath the pink like that. So we're just kind of adding in our layers. So we're hiding the paint stick. Another piece of red coming right up. I love making these paint stick swags because I just feel like they're a really good price point. And they're easy. You can use your leftover materials from a project if you have a few more pieces of mesh left. This is a great project to use your leftover materials on. If you're like, oh, I have a little bit more of that ribbon, well, use it for these because this is perfect for your leftover supplies. That's cute. Okay, so this is the first layer. And now we're going to go in for layer 2. We're going to do the same thing, same method, but now we're going to do opposite color and opposite direction. So this one was up and down. So now we're going to put the pink side to side. So we're just really filling that paint stick up, making sure that we're filling in all the edges. Getting that nice and beautiful. Now we're going to go red because we just did pink. Now we're moving on to red. And you'll notice this red doesn't have the border stripe. I thought I had enough pieces of red to do the border stripe all the way. But I was one piece short. So We're going to do 2 without a border edge, 3 with a border edge, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Like I said, these projects are great to use those leftover supplies in. Same thing. Opposite direction, opposite color. Laying it right down into that mesh, right down into that pipe cleaner, and then just give it a nice good twist. Kind of fluff out that mesh a little bit now that it's nice and secure. Get it how you want it to look. All right, now we're moving on to the red. And just because this is the way I ruffle doesn't mean it's the right way or the wrong way. There's tons of ways to ruffle mesh, so you just find the method that works best for you. I'm going to turn on my glue pot. It looks pretty good and melted. I'm going to pick that red up and tuck it underneath the pink because I want the pink to be the dominant color since we're adding some bigger red hearts onto this project. Last piece of mesh, opposite color, opposite direction. Lay it right down into that pipe cleaner. Just twist, twist. Pull that up over the red. Beautiful. So that is 2 layers of mesh, 10 pieces total, 5 pink, 5 red, cut at 20 inches. So now, if you know me, all of my wreaths have to have a bow. So let's grab the ribbon and let's make just a little simple bow for this project. So I grabbed 2 2.5-inch ribbons and 2 1.5-inch ribbons. I love this. This one's so fun. Okay, so we're going to start off with the 2.5-inch ribbon. We're going to do a 6-inch tail and give it a pinch. And we're going to do 2 5-inch loops for the base of our bow. And cut another 6-inch tail. So we have 2 5-inch loops if you're using your bow maker and 2 6-inch tails. We're going to do the same exact pattern using this beautiful ribbon. 6-inch tail and then 2 5-inch loops. Six-inch tail. And then we're going to come in with our 1.5-inch ribbon. We're going to do the same 6-inch tail. Now we're going to shrink down our loops to 4.5 inches. So 2 6-inch tails, 2 4.5-inch loops if you're on the bow maker, or if you're doing the hand bows. And then we're going to come in with this cute ribbon, 6-inch tail again. Just lay that right on there. And then 2 4.5-inch loops. Oh, this guy needs to go that way. And then we're going to flip your ribbon upside down and then around your thumb to get that center loop. And we're going to cut another 6-inch tail. We're going to grab your cable tie. And thread that right where you're holding it. Thread that pipe cleaner underneath the cable tie and then get it really nice and tight. We're going to cut off that extra cable tie, throw it away. And now our bow is nice and secure, so we can start manipulating where we want the loops and the tails to go. Now we're going to go around and do dovetails. So you're just going to fold that ribbon in half, cut up at an angle. Just makes your ribbon tails really nice and clean, a little fancy looking, instead of just keeping a blunt cut. You can also do an angle cut that looks really nice as well. I'm just a dovetail girl. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be dovetailing my tails. Oh, one was hidden. Get that guy. There we go. Swoosh our trash away. Excuse you, tail. I don't want you right next. That's why that one was hidden. Okay, so now we have our really fun Valentine's Day bow. That's cute. And I'm going to put it right at the top of our paint stick. I'm going to cut off that first pipe cleaner because we are done with that section since we're going to be covering it up with a beautiful bow. Oh, guys, I like to kind of spin this around, twist it around 1 or 2 times just to get it nice and secure. Now you're going to thread this through the mesh. You always want to make sure that you're threading through your mesh instead of around, because you want to make sure that those items that you're attaching to your wreath don't sink down into your wreath. Thread it through, and what I like to use, I like to utilize those pipe cleaners that we already added, and I thread them through top and bottom for the bow. And then I tighten and twist, twist, twist. Perfect. We're just going to snip that extra off just like that, and we'll come back around at the end and glue that down so it doesn't scratch your front door. Okay, now that our bow is on, we're going to smush it a few times though, so don't worry too much because we're going to be adding more things to our swag. That's cute. So fun. All right, so what I want to do now is add in this pink heart because I know this is going to be pretty much in the middle. And then I want these coming down and out. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we are going to snip that middle off. We're going to leave this pipe cleaner and the red one. So leave the 2 red section pipe cleaners alone for now. Just do that center pink one. And we're going to add in, oh, it's so pretty. This really pretty heart. Same thing, just thread that right through the mesh. And like I said before, these hearts are from Hobby Lobby that I'm using today. I does not want to thread through my mesh. There we go. Perfect. Same thing. What I like to do is just thread it through that pre-existing pipe cleaner that's already there. And then twist, twist, twist. And snip that off. Tuck it down and we'll add some glue to that later. Sorry, I feel like I'm really shaking the camera today. So sorry about that, guys. Has it been shaking the whole tutorial? You're like, yes! Yes, it has! Okay, we're going to leave this little guy. Okay, that one's the bottom one. Add this guy I like to add in my big elements first. So this guy is going to go in like this, and it's just going to be kind of popping out of this side. You know what? Cut those pipe cleaners off. I don't want to do ribbon tails right there. Cut those pipe cleaners off. That's right underneath the bow. We're done. We're done with that section. Okay. Okay, add your heart in. Go through the mesh. That top in there. This might take a little time for you to really figure out where you want it to be. I'm going to string this guy around this side. I'm going to string that cleaner over there. Oh yeah, perfect. Cute. Okay, we're going to flip it over again. Remember, utilize these pipe cleaners for stability. We got them. Use them. Okay, twist, twist, twist. And then this guy, I'm going to twist, and then we're going to use the pipe cleaner and thread it under the bow pipe cleaner, okay, because there's a little room there. And then just twist it right here. Okay, before, oh, yeah, I love that. Okay, like before you make the deciding factor, turn it over and make sure it's in the right place. And then snip those off and then push them down. And like I said, we'll add some hot glue to them in just a little bit. And like I said, our bow's going to be smushed a lot. I'm not even going to fluff it just yet. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to add in our third heart down here, opposite of where we added that guy. And we're done. Let's cut off these bottom pipe cleaners right here. That bottom section. And this heart's going to go right over that. So I do not want to add any. You know what? I don't want to add ribbon tails. I don't think there either. Let me look. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, cut all the pipe cleaners. Cut them off. We're done. We're going to add little tails to the sides. It'll be cute. Okay, so add in your next heart. Now this top one, I'm going to go one on one side and then one on the other side of the paint stick just for stability purposes. Make sure that you're always going through the mesh. And then this guy will be on the side, just like up top. Remember, utilize those pipe cleaners. Your stuff doesn't slip around on ya. Cute. That over just a little bit. Let me tighten this guy up just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So let's cut off those pipe cleaners because I'm happy where everything is. Push them down. Okay, let's fluff out the bow. Kind of take a look at where our little swag is headed. Direction. Super cute. How fun. Oh, that's so pretty already. Okay, so all I want to do is going to be very simple. We're going to add a little tail coming out the side here and a little tail coming out the side here just to balance the hearts. So we're going to have a little balance here and a little balance there, okay? So what we're going to do I'm going to do 12 inches. And we're going to do 12 for every single ribbon. So 12 for the 2.5 and then 12 for both 1.5s. And let's dovetail the ends so they look nice and cute. Fold in half and cut up at an angle. Do the same thing with our 2.5 inch ribbon. Okay, so now we're going to layer these on top of each other. This heart's upside down. All right, I'm going to put these two together and then these two together because if you notice, these are the same ribbon. This just has a pink background and this one's a white background. So we need a little bit of oppositeness. Grab 2 pipe cleaners. Okay, you're going to find the middle of these ribbons. You're going to lay the 1.5 inch in the center of the 2.5 inch. Find the middle, give it a pinch. Grab a pipe cleaner, wrap it around really, really nice and tight. So now we have cute little tails to pop out of our swag. Do the same thing to the other two. Super cute. I'm just going to kind of V them out to the side. So let's add I think I kind of like it right in the middle. So we're going to go right in the middle, like right here, the tip and the bottom. The bottom and the top. Those were the words I was looking for. And I'm going to put 1 pipe cleaner on one side. Maybe. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're stuck on something. Stuck on a piece of mesh. There we go. I'm going to pull this over to the side, though, because I don't want it in the center. I want it more on the side. We're going to string that other pipe cleaner through. Okay, and we're just going to wrap that right around. And then fan them out. I'm going to kind of push underneath that just a little bit. And have that V'd out to the side. Spread them out just a little bit. Cute. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. And it's just going to kind of bring a little balance to our wreath. Since the hearts are sticking off of the side. Whoop. Put those pipe cleaners through. Bring that down and around, kind of where you want it. Twist the pipe cleaners. Spread these out just a little bit. Oh gosh. Come on, Bo. Work with me, Bo. Work with me. Okay, fluff out our bow just a little bit. Just so we can see if we want to add anything else. But I think I kind of want to leaving this a little bit more just kind of simple and glamorous. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. I'm loving it. I'm going to add one more tail hanging off the bottom. Just a little guy. Just a little guy, because we got the big bow here. We're bringing balance here. Balance here. So let's just a little tail right down at the bottom. And I think I'm just going to use the 1.5 inches because I just want it just a little bit of movement down there. So we're going to cut both 1.5 ribbons at 12 inches again. Guess what? I could have left that pipe cleaner on, guys. I could have used it. I probably still can't use it. Okay, same thing. Just stack them right on top of each other. Find the center. Give it a pinch. If you didn't go too short with that pipe cleaner, use that pipe cleaner that was on that mesh. I'm going to untwist it. And then put this down there. And then retwist that pipe cleaner on. If not, just grab another pipe cleaner like we did before and add it on there. But I just think it needs a little bit more, a little bit of movement down here at the bottom to balance out that big bow that's on top. Perfect. That was perfect. Okay, let's move it up. That is so fun. I love the glam that these hearts bring. So cute. What do y'all think? Do we need to add anything else? Add more little glam to it? I'm kind of liking the simplicity of it and that the focus is on the glitter hearts. I think that's cute. I think that's really cute. If you wanted to take a step further, you could always add some more little glitter hearts around the bow or throughout, but I'm liking it like this. I'm liking it like this. Okay, so what we got to do, though, we got to clean up the back. So we're going to flip it back down. Cut all your pipe cleaners short. Forgot to cut those. Push them down, okay? Now here's the crazy. Go get that glue gun again, or your glue stick. Whatever you got going. We're going to start adding glue to everything. Anything that had a pipe cleaner, add some glue on top. You can also add a strip of ribbon to the back. That would be perfect. Grab another pipe cleaner before we get too high up here. Thread it through the top. And that's how you're going to make your little hanger. Twist it on top. So that is your hook. And then twist it around the bottom. You don't need it to be super long. And then we're going to cut those off. And now you have a little wreath door hanger right there. Got glue on here. Okay, that was a big glob of glue. Don't do that, guys. Just be careful. Just be careful. But then see, and that's the thing, I love the consistency of honey. Because you see that? It just globs on, spreads. You don't have to worry about it like, dripping everywhere. And since it's the consistency of honey, you can roll it, right, onto your stick. All right, so we're just kind of painting that glue on the top of all of that pipe cleaner. Great suggestions in the comments that I've had previously of just adding a piece of ribbon to the back or felt or something like that. That is also a great suggestion if you want to do that as well. Go that little extra step. Okay, we're going to carefully pull it up. We're going to carefully fluff out our bow just a little bit so we can see the final. I think she turned out really cute though. Really cute. I hope you enjoyed this paint stick swag tutorial. I also wanted to show y'all something real quick. I have a few kits in stock. Hello, my friends. So if you are new to wreath making and you want to do a wreath that comes with all the supplies. So this is my latest kit that you can buy. It's a ladybug wreath. It's super, super cute, and it comes with everything you need to make this wreath. So you can grab this. It's $55 plus shipping, and it comes with all of the supplies, your mesh, your raised wreath form, these really fun glittery orbs, the sign, the pipe cleaners, everything you need, the ribbon, and it comes with a step-by-step tutorial that you will have access to when you purchase the kit. So I have a few more of those left in stock. So grab one of those while you can. And thanks, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I always have so much fun over here on YouTube, and I greatly appreciate y'all. Make sure that you are an official owlet on my website. It's thesouthernowls.com. It's where you can go shopping for my kits or my finished wreaths. And you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and enter your email address. And that's how you become an official owlet. And that just means that you're on my email list. I only email blast once a week. It's nothing crazy. I'm not going to spam you. So go and sign up, because just in case, we've had some weird stuff happen with social media lately. Just in case something ever happens, I can still find y'all that way. Thank you all so much for being here, and I can't wait to craft with y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.